Okay, I actually don't know how to pause my screen recording, so you get the unfiltered version, and I have deleted the last video. Um, okay, so as I started off before, I have made a brand new test company, and it is test, 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 pure, and you will see 2018-2020. Um, that is our test company. And then all we need to do in our test company is go in and unlock 2018, because what we're going to do is we are going to rerun our period in closing with the period unlocked. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go through each of these one by one. And we cannot just unlock December because that will create a mess, and we don't want to create a mess. So I'm just going to come in here, and I apologize. I was going to pause um, and try to spare you the closing aspect of it, because it is very exciting. Instead, I'll recommend that maybe you skip it forward about a minute um, while I finish this up, but it does need to be done, and there's no shortcut or faster way to do it. Otherwise, trust me, I would be doing it. But I guess I'll explain what I'm going to be doing here. So what the plan is, now that we've made a posting into 2018 that we need to accrue for into our period in closing, roll it forward onto the P&L, what we have to do is open up the full year. The reason we have to open up the full year is SAP evaluates all the periods that it can read, which is all the periods that are not locked within the fiscal year that we have selected. And so in this case, 2018, what it will find is that all of the P&L balances minus what you've already closed, those will all net out to zero. The only difference remaining should be the period that you made an adjustment to that will have a small nominal balance. What we will then do is rerun the period in closing. It will only see that one account or small set of accounts that have a balance in them, and what it'll let us do is roll that balance forward. So it effectively just closes a delta. Um, so we unlock everything, which we've just done. We go to our utilities, we go to our period end closing utility. In our dropdown, we select 2018. Because all the periods are now, or any period is unlocked, it will show up. We then select from 1 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed 6. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. I do always make it a point to double check from that nice succinct screen that I didn't miss one, because for whatever reason, unlocked except sales it didn't like. So I'm going to unlock that. That actually should be a valid period, but that's probably just a quirk of SAP, and since nobody uses that period, it did not show up. 6, 7, 8. Nope, I'm missing 9, which probably another unlocked except sales, which is just me trying to use my mouse. Yep, unlocked. So closing period or unlocked are fine. Unlocked except sales, it apparently does not like it. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect, 1 to 12. Well, we type in a retained earnings account. So I'm guessing you put these guys in your 2 3s. You and your um, none of those are an obvious retained earnings account. So I'm going to put the period in closing. Again, I'm in the test system. You would put this where you ultimately want this to land. And I'm going to hit execute. Now, so what it's doing is it's going back and it's evaluating all the accounts in 2018 and determining if there are any balances. And here's $84,000, which I'm guessing these are your income adjustments. You check them. You give it a due date. This will be 12/31. 2018. You can make a remark so it'll show up on the journal for closing period, maybe tax adjust, and document date also 12/31/2018. And you'll push execute. Now what you'll see when it executes is it'll say, oh, period locked for new data. This is more than likely the January 2019 period, because there will be a posting that is done on January 1, 2019, basically rolling the balances forward. And because that's locked, it's going to give us grief. So I'm going to unlock it, re-execute. We are finished. We will now look into the system, find that last journal entry, and there it is for closing period 85, tax adjust. It was just a cyclical entry on 1/1, and then on 12/31/2018, we pulled it out of its expense account into our period end closing. And you'll see there's just 2 entries. So easy peasy. And with that, I'm going to send you this link, and fingers crossed we are in business.